Hello, thank you for joining me. We are at the model village at Corfe Castle in Dorset, as in the large castle is just up there behind me, and here is a rather large model of the castle. This is how Corfe Castle would have been before it was attacked and how it eventually ended up as a ruin. The castle itself is in the care of the National Trust, and this rather impressive model is what it once looked like. So this model village is of the village of Corfe Castle itself. So it's quite a small model village, but it's certainly worth a visit. It's nice to see the whole of the village recreated, as we see here. There's the parish church, which in a minute we'll be able to see. It's just behind that hedge. Here we have a model of the model village just down there. One thing I found rather interesting was in the model of the model village, I don't know if you can see there's a section of engaged track. So the model of the model village appears to have a model railway. Maybe one day there'll be a model railway here, who knows. So this is, let's have a wander up here.
Sorry.
It's alright. We walk through this arch in the hedge, we come into the other part of the garden, and as you can see there is a model of the church which we saw just down there. It's a rather attractive little garden they've got here. It's just the tea room over there, and this would have been someone's house and someone's back garden, which they've transformed, a bit like how most of the British model villages in England have formed. They were someone's hobby that kind of outgrew and became a tourist attraction. So it's tea rooms up there. That was obviously someone's house. This is their back garden. We're just going to walk through here. This is called the Enchanted Garden. It's quite interesting. If you like things like fairies and strange faces and things hanging in the trees. It's quite a nice garden they've got. So there's a lot of fairies down there. It's quite different to what I expected. I knew it was a model village and a garden. I didn't expect all these kind of almost secret little paths. And then that's like a vegetable garden. They appear to be growing some pumpkins. You might just be able to see that. And then going back through here is the model village itself, with the rather large model of Corfe Castle. And have a wander around the whole castle. They've got a nice little stream and a mill, you can see down there. So this may not be the biggest of model villages, but it's certainly got one of the most impressive buildings in a model village I've ever seen in Corfe Castle. I mean, if it wasn't for the Weeping Willow, stand out here like that, it could almost be a real castle. Let's have a down here. Have a walk down here. There's under the Weeping Willow. There's a pond. You can just see, if you can see the goldfish in there. And there's more sort of gardens round here. There's the real church over there and the model castle. It kind of goes almost into a little woodland when you come down here. And it says window on the Wicken. You may see kingfishers, deer and trout. And you look through there, you can see a rather nice little river, very tranquil looking. I don't know if we're going to see any trout today because perhaps the water's not high enough, although there could be some. Let's just have a wander around this bit here. There's an elm tree. Elm tree there. Hasn't yet caught the Dutch elm disease. There's another elm tree. And there's the river just out there. So if you're ever in the Isle of Purbeck, then as well as visiting the real Corfe Castle, come and visit the model village of Corfe Castle. And you can come here by train on the Swanage Railway. It's only a 5-minute walk from Corfe Castle railway station. So we're going to wander back up to the model village itself and have one last look. and then I'm going to have to run because I have a train to catch. So here we are, there's the rather impressive model of the castle. Don't know if the camera can pick that out, but just up there, the TARDIS, model TARDIS. Very impressive. So, here we are. I expect at some point in the future I'll go and visit the real Corfe Castle. Certainly be subject to a future adventure. You can see some music coming from the parish church. So yeah, here we are. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're ever in Dorset, come and visit Corfe Castle, the big one, the small one, and the Swanage Railway. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.